So let's continue our knowledge of solving the unknown variables. In the previous section, we solved for number of years. So in this one, we'll be calculating interest really and see how that looks like. We're given the Tandi invest an amount of 500 rands, and 500 rands will be our principal amount because she's investing that amount to an unknown interest. Means interest will be unknown, which is compounded monthly. This is very important. It means if our interest is compounded monthly, it means our I will be divided by 12 because there's 12 months in a year. If it takes the investment 5 years to double, determine the interest, telling us that N is equal to 5 years, but this interest will double in the 5 years, meaning that it will accumulate to 5x. In this instance, we know that what's invested, the x in this instance, is 500. So we can just say for it to double, not 5x, 2x. For it to double, it will be 2 times 500. And 2 times 500 is 1000. So we have all the variables apart from the interest. We're just using our compound interest formula. 1 plus I to the power n, it accumulates to 1000. Principal amount, the invested amount is 500. 1 plus our interest is over 12, the power of 5 years times 12. Always multiply our years by 12 to convert them into months. So what do we need to do here? Divide both sides by 500 because we're interested in the bracket over there. If we divide both sides by 500, we'll have, you can see that 500, 1000 rand, 1000 divided by 500, we know that that will be 2 is equals to 1 plus I over 12. 5 times 12 is 60. So now we need to unpack this bracket box. We can remove that by multiplying this by 1 over 60 and multiplying here by 1 over 60. And what that simply does, the 60 and the 60 cancels. Now we got rid of the 60. But what we just did here on the left hand side, same as saying 60 to the root of 2. Which will be equals to 1 plus I over 12. Now you can see we eliminated the square root of exponent of 60. Now the brackets are nice and loose. Now we can just really solve for I. How do we solve for I? We take everything on the other side that we don't want. Bring the 1 to the side, which will be negative 1 is equals to I divided by 12. So this is one thing. So what we can do, we can multiply everything by 12. If we multiply the right hand side by 12 to get rid of the 12, it means we'll have the value of I to be equals to 12 multiplied by 60 root of 2 minus 1 brackets, and we can calculate our interest to be 0,139433286, but we need to multiply this value by 100. Multiply that by 100, we get 13,94% compounded monthly, and that would be our interest rate. Very cool, but complicated, but needs practice.